Hey guys, back at it again. I have a personal and a fan favorite, the Winchester 72A. Let's give it some shots. And of course, before we get started, don't forget to check out our friends over there, Workaday Custom Gun Leather, custom made to order. Go ahead and check them out. So several years ago, I made a video about the Winchester 72A versus the Winchester 74, and you guys loved it. Then I came back a couple years after that, and I made a video for the Winchester 74. Back then the quality wasn't that great, but thankfully as time progresses things get better. So now coming full circle with the 72A, so let's have some fun with it. Now if you're not already familiar, the Winchester 72A is a bolt action 22 long rifle. It will shoot 22 shorts, 22 longs, 22 long rifle. It's a tube loader on there, and obviously with the bolt action you have to work it every single time. So I've only tested this thing out to about 50 yards, and I have the swinger set up out there at about 115. So we're going to do groups at 25, 50, and 115, and then we're going to have a little bit of fun with it too. So let's see how it does. So first and foremost, we got to get her loaded up. Now this being a tube loader, as you guys have seen in a couple of the other videos, you got to get that tube out. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. So open that right there. You got to pull the magazine tube out, because this is actually the magazine. It's just the housing for it, so it can go down the rifle. But this right here is the magazine tube, so you got to pull that out. Now you can load individually in this port right here, or you can do as I'm about to do and use my speed loader. So pull that magazine tube out, get my awesome speed loader, and given the way that this rifle is oriented, all the rounds are going to be nose down in the speed loader. Now I'm going to put my finger on that port so they don't come out, and load them on in, and boom, just like that, it's loaded up. So in that speed loader tube right there, I had it set with 12 rounds, so that should be more than ample for our purposes here. And just like that, boom, lock it in. She's loaded up. All I gotta do is work the bolt. So here we are, eyes and ears at the ready. 25 yards. Let's see how she does. Well, that's 5. Let's see how we did. All right then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a nice little group. This is just a little dent that was in the target. That's not bad. High and right. I don't know what that's all about, but might be a sight issue. I'm not really sure. But the group looks good at 25. So off the tripod at 25 yards, we're not having any problems. So we're a little bit high and right, but the group was actually pretty decent. So we're gonna bump it back to 50 in a second, and along with that we'll probably put up a couple fun targets. 25 is just a little bit too easy for that kind of thing, but I'm just gonna hit a dinger while I'm here. What a smooth shooter. Man, what a smooth shooter. So alright, so we've established the rifle likes to tend right. Now as for the elevation issue, that's my bust right there. So when I was shooting it last time, I left the sights up. So hopefully at 50 we should be just fine. So back down the tube. Boom. Loaded. There. So elevation should be good to go. I just gotta remember that it favors right. Well, that'll be that. I tell you what, so these are standard velocity, so I think 1075 CCIs. Couple in with that long 25-inch barrel, the sound is really minimized. You can probably hear it on the video there. There's not a lot of muzzle report at all. So, kind of wondering how they printed up down there. And there we have that drift to the right. So I was aiming about center, and they're still going high. That's kind of interesting to me. Huh. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These targets kind of suck. I'm going to go back to the shooting C's. But they came with the target stand, so I might as well use them up. But anyway, so that drift to the right is still there. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mess with that rear sight a little bit. And I'm going to see if I can rein that in a bit. Alright, so I tapped on the sight a little bit and I adjusted the elevation on there. So, let's see if it makes any kind of difference here. Well, I forgot to set the target cam when I went to adjust the sights, but no matter. So here's the group, high and right. Well, I gotta probably put that thing in a vise to make a solid adjustment on there, because it's pretty determined on going to the right. So for right now, Kentucky windage will have to do, but I'm gonna put it in the vise to see if I can get that fixed. But I mean, it's grouping up. It's grouping up pretty darn good. I really hate this target though. At 50 yards, I'm getting a lot of stupid glare. So I'm gonna swap this thing out for a shoot and see real quick. All right, so we're gonna do one more go at the 50. I set some fun targets out there, just for the fun of it. And let's see. Seeing that it's going high, I'm setting it a little bit lower again. And after that, if they're still going to be persistent and going high, then maybe I could just leave the sights up there when we go for that 115. But we'll see. One way or the other, we're going to get some dings. So, as of right now, until I get this thing in a vise, I'm kind of stuck doing Kentucky windage, so it's going to favor right no matter what until I get it fixed up, because just hitting it with a brass hammer and a punch out here in the field it's not going to do it as easily. This thing's probably been set for 60 years, so it is what it is. Alright, let's give it a go at 50. I'm probably going to put 5 on target. I replaced it with a shoot and see. It's a lot easier to see now. And then I set a couple fun targets out there. So let's have some fun with this. Alright, let's have some fun now. Oh my. What happened here? I got some good dings. Well, let's see how I hit this thing. That might be the older one. Some good dings. There's a group at 50. Like a V shape. And that's what's left of the shaving cream. Oh. Let's see what kind of... These are low power projectiles. I think they're only going 1,075 feet per second, so you're not going to have the same exploding action you would with something with a little bit more oomph. So here we are at 115. So I have the plate set up nice and high. The grass is kind of tall right now, so to make it easier to see, now we're going to find out if this is a 50-yard rifle, which I doubt, and how good we can actually do up here at 115. Well, now we're going to see where the rubber meets the road. I have the target set out there at 115 yards. Hopefully the target camera stays up, but we'll see. And seeing as a rifle likes to tend high and right, at this range anyway, I am going to focus on left center mass. I'm going to bring that sight up a little bit because those lower velocity rounds just might not have enough pep to get out there, so that's a little bit of insurance. If I hit high on the target, as long as it groups, that's all I care about. Alright, let's do it. I think I hit it. Not sure. Hey, there it is. Kind of tough. Alright, I think I got it. Yep. Oh, last one. Well, and there you have it. 115 yards. That's not bad, especially for a 22 long rifle. That's not bad at all. I started getting more confident doing the standing shots. Now here's the deal. Now, because I fixed the elevation to go a little bit higher, that's why I was able to stay center mass. So I think a lot of these old 22 rifles, they can be zeroed or at least maxed out at 100 yards. And that would explain the last few of them that I've taken out this far have all pretty much done good elevation. They've all stayed centered. Now, one of the shortfalls of my particular 72A anyway, I have to adjust that rear sight. That favor to the right is causing me all sorts of pain and anxiety. So the first several shots I didn't hear anything, so then I adjusted. My aim point was right about here. So that drift right is so severe at this range, it's taking it out to here. So going from here to here. So all in all, 115 yards with the 72A, I have no complaints. Well, there you have it, guys. The Winchester 72A, it is really a remarkable rifle. That speaks for itself right there. It performs at 25, it performs at 50, and it performs at 115. It does good. So I've said it before, and I'll say it again, they don't make rifles like they used to. This thing is solid walnut and steel, and I mean steel. And this is not some fake composite wood. This is the real deal. It's got some heft to it. It's got a little bit of weight. So I had to take my old sling off because it was installed incorrectly, but whatever. But it would be a good idea to have a sling on this thing if you're going to be humping around in the woods for a little while, because it does have a little bit of weight. But anyway, that aside, I'm very happy with it. I really am. If you guys have Winchester 72, take it out, see for yourself. You'll love it. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. This was a blast. We got to fight our way through some sighting issues. We got to blow some stuff up, and we got to stretch our legs out a bit. It's been a good day. So let me know what you guys think in the comments if you want to see some more stuff like this. I love these old rifles. Hopefully you guys do too. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your buddies, and I'll catch you next time.